Assalamualaikum. 19-year-old Asha Kazanta grew up in a household of women with her mother, 3 aunts, grandmother, and a great-grandmother. Her mother never told anyone who her father was. Kazanta men tend to die young and unexpectedly. Her uncle, Mustafa, was the only son and doted on by everyone. Her grandmother always feared Mustafa would meet the fate of other Kazanta men, so she sent him to study at a university in the US, hoping to break the curse. That was 20 years ago, which was why Asha had never met her uncle. After leaving, Mustafa never returned to Turkey, not even for a visit. Mustafa married an American divorcee named Rose, who had a daughter named Amanush. Rose's ex-husband was an Armenian American whose family fled to the US during the Armenian genocide. After their divorce, Amanush's time was split between living in Arizona with her mother and living in San Francisco with her father and his family. Amanush grew up feeling a little disconnected from her Armenian heritage. She wanted to know more. Her grandmother had told her about the house she grew up in Istanbul before they were forced to flee. She told her what happened to her family when the Turks decided the Armenians were enemies. Amanush decided that a trip to Turkey might help her connect with her family's history. Without telling her family, Amanush wrote to Mustafa's family, introduced herself, told them that she was going to visit Istanbul and asked if she could stay with them. They were happy that Mustafa's stepdaughter was coming and welcomed her warmly. Asha was assigned with the task of introducing her to Istanbul. None of them knew that Amanush was not just Mustafa's stepdaughter. There was a person in their past that linked the Kazanchas to Amanush's family. One person would eventually learn of this link, but would she tell the others how the two families were related? The Armenian genocide seems to be a taboo topic. The author was prosecuted in 2006 on charges of insulting Turkishness for discussing the genocide in this novel, but eventually acquitted. I think this novel is a brave attempt at discussing the issue from the perspectives of displaced Armenians and present-day Turks who feel disconnected from that history. That crime was committed by the Ottoman Empire, not modern-day Turkey. I like the overall story, but I don't particularly like any of the characters. I empathize with them to an extent, but I just don't really like any of them. You can get this book using the link in the description. If you like listening to me babbling about books, please subscribe and turn on notification. Thank you.